Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of England, he belongs in The Hague. This is a guy who from the beginning said Israel had a right to lay siege to Gaza. Everything you are seeing now is because of people like him. And yesterday, only if Israel continue their genocide will you be free, Palestine. He said that if Israel stops bombing, stops starving, stops killing, stops genocide, then England won't say that Palestine has a right to exist. To exist. How he says, I believe in a two-state solution. There isn't even two states in your book. No one ever says that. Look at that there. If they keep bombing, then yes, you become Palestine. Who is he? Who is he? Jeremy Corbyn. Palestine statehood is not a bargaining chip. It's not a threat. It's an inalienable right of the Palestinian people. Our demands on this shameful government remain the same. End all arms sales to Israel, impose widespread sanctions, and stop the genocide now. Why doesn't he do that? If Keir Starmer really cared, he'd do that. Breaking in the mission for the British spy planes. Matt Kennard there saying the British spy planes have stopped going over Gaza. Bastani saying, wow, I imagine they've just realised there's a non-trivial chance they will be facing serious consequences because Keir Starmer assisting a genocide is a crime. Zara Sultana, Palestinian self-determination is an inalienable right, not a bargaining chip. While children starve to death, Keir Starmer refuses to expel the Israeli ambassador, impose full trade sanctions, enforce a full arms embargo. Why doesn't he do that? Why doesn't he do that? Owen Jones, Palestinian statehood is an inalienable right. But see, Keir Starmer, he don't care. Having a state, i.e. not being stateless, is not a reward. It's a reward. It's a right. It's Philip Proudfoot. What's this one say? Decent MPs need to table a no confidence motion on Starmer now. He's just used the recognition of Palestine as a bargaining chip in exchange for Israel following its basic legal obligations. This is one of the lowest political acts in living memory. 1.1 million Palestinians face stage 5 starvation. The water cut, food blocked, ship seeds. It's a genocide. Estimates say over 500,000 people in Gaza are missing or dead, 20% of the Gaza population. On a day an IPC report finds famine unfolding in Gaza, the death toll in Gaza surpasses 60,000. Keir Starmer responds by announcing the UK threatens to recognise the Palestinian state if Israel doesn't call a ceasefire, in which case the UK won't recognise Palestine. The UK says it will recognise the state of Palestine, but only if... What? Palestine statehood is a right, not leverage to use against Israel. Hamza Yusuf. Here he is, the genocide enabler. Heidi Alexander, I know the British public want to see their government doing absolutely everything they can. That was just now. And the British public knows. Yeah, Heidi Alexander, the British public wants to see we're doing everything we can. But you're not. You're not. Why don't you a full arms embargo, end all military ties, sanctions on the Israel government, recall the ambassador, sanctions on the Israeli economy? The government should summon the Israeli ambassador, demand that if unlimited aid isn't trucked in today, then all economic and military ties will be suspended and sanctioned. Why don't they do that? Because Keir Starmer and they're gaslighting everybody. Sky News on the... We have a situation where Labour is now looking over its shoulder at the new left-wing party. 500,000 sign-ups in less than a week. they're thinking to themselves, if the polling to be believed, the party is going to make a huge dent in their votership. Too right. No one's going to vote for Keir Starmer ever again. The Greens and Jeremy Corbyn party have all accused Labour of using Palestine statehood as a bargaining chip, essentially to say there should never be any conditions attached to it. We should just do it because it's the right thing to do. But they should be doing all those other things: arms embargo, sanctions, recall the ambassador. Why don't they do that? He went out to get flour for his family, was shot in the stomach, then a tank ran over him. Hamza Yusuf described how his father-in-law's cousin was killed in Gaza.